Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple A's podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So, the Vikings season is officially here, darn it. It is officially starting. It is going to be so exciting to watch the Vikings play on Monday night, which I'm going to be going live on Monday, so stay tuned for that. But for right now, let's go ahead and preview the Vikings versus the Chicago Bears and how it's gonna be, and just certain matchups, I guess. Certain matchups. So for right now, though, the Vikings though versus the Bears. Let's start off with the Vikings offense versus the Bears defense. The Bears defense though. They're okay. They've improved some in the trenches. Their seven front is kind of the same. It's kind of the same as last year, the same group. So I don't know really how it will go, but and then you got like cornerbacks. Like one of them, their cornerback one is going to be probably Tyreek Stevenson. And so I don't really know the other player. Their cornerback one. He's most likely gonna be out for the game. So I believe simply though, for the Vikings though, number one, I think though their weakness, I believe, since they don't have their cornerback one and their only reliable one is Tyreek Stevenson, is you can pretty much attack in the passing game. Like you can pretty much do anything on offense that you want. So I think though the Vikings though, obviously running the football though would be great, but also JJ McCarthy I think has a chance to absolutely dice up the Bears secondary, where they'll line up Tyreek Stevenson on Justin Jefferson, and that'll leave the rest of the players wide open, like Adam Thielen, or maybe Jalen Naylor might even get a few catches here and there. TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver. I think you might have I think you might be able to put up some big time. I think you might be able to put up some points up against the Bears defense. Their offense might. I feel like though the Vikings offense should be more than good enough, and the offensive line. We'll have to see. And another thing to watch is the Vikings offensive line. The Bears defensive line is okay. They're not great, but they're okay. So I think though the Vikings offensive line should have no problems to fend off against the Vikings. The offensive line should do great against the Bears seven front. For sure though. So they haven't really added any notable players on that side of the trenches, but they only added some on the other side, but not really on that side. So I'm going to say, so the Vikings though, offense I think should do enough, but I don't know. I kind of have a feeling though it's going to be the other way around, but I think the Vikings offense should do good. They should do good considering the weapons that the Vikings have and what they have right now in front of us. I think that's a good mismatch. I think the Vikings should take advantage of it. And so that's my prediction for the offense, is to do pretty decent. Maybe they might put up more numbers than what we expected, but we'll see how it goes though. So anyways, the Vikings defense versus the Bears offense. They upgraded. It's going to be a battle between the seven front of the Vikings and the Bears offensive line, because they did improve the offensive line. Some notable ones, they got Jonah Jackson and Joe Thuney, which Joe Thuney and Jonah Jackson, they're some pretty solid. They are solid offensive linemen for the Bears. They're pretty solid, I would say, in my opinion. So it's going to be a little bit challenging, but I think though it's going to be, but we'll have to, but the thing is, if the seven front can produce pressure on Caleb Williams, because if the offensive line Because if the Bears' offensive line dominates, then you can bet Caleb Williams will go off. So they need to put a ton of pressure on Caleb Williams, starting with the 7 front. I mean, even if you don't blitz, it still needs to come home, even if they don't blitz. Because you can't blitz forever and expect things to go right. I mean, am I worried? And also with the run too. They will go off in the run, which the run game doesn't really look all that impressive. They don't look that impressive in the run game. So, I mean, we'll see though how it goes, but the 7 front is going to be the reason why the Vikings will win or why they did win. So the 7 front is going to be what I'm going to be watching, and it's definitely going to be a huge key. So it's going to be the Bears offensive line versus the Vikings defensive line. And then basically though, the cornerbacks, really, I'm not really all that concerned. Isaiah Rodgers, Byron Murphy, the Bears don't really have any flashy receivers. Roma Dunze is okay. DJ Moore, that's basically their 2 main wide receivers. I mean, they did get rid of Keenan Allen, though I believe he went back to the Chargers. So I'm not all that worried about the Bears wide receivers. I mean, unless something catastrophic happens, but I think though the defense overall should have a great day. I think they should, because with the improvements that they made, I mean, right now though, the Vikings out positioned them. They have better talent on both sides than the Chicago Bears. So obviously I'm picking the Vikings to win this game, but I kind of have a feeling that it's going to be a close game. It's going to be an ugly football game, but I think the defense performs well and the offense does perform. There's a little bit of bumps and bruises by the offense, but I think though they do a good enough job to win the game. So my prediction for Monday night, I'm going to give the Vikings the win, obviously 21-13 over Chicago. I mean, it's going to be football. Football's back, baby. It is better and back than ever. So let me know your predictions. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you Monday night on the live stream.